And go. Wow, okay, y'all must have been ready. Music's not done. And welcome to the Voodoo Review Tailgate. Howdy, y'all. By the way, let me go back. I forgot I can't scroll back through this. Howdy, every last one of you. Jeez, I've never seen my chat fill up that fast ever. That's awesome. So, howdy, Todd and Paul and Steph and the artist formerly known as Pittsburgh Piper, St. David Pipes, and Eddie, also known as TX, and Mike there from Canada. I was going to say Canada, but no, it's just Canada. Also known as Patches Seller. Who am I missing? If I didn't call your name, please type into chat. I can't scroll back up because I've got a chat thing which makes sure that the letters are all in orange so I can read them up against this instead of white, which had me all the time doing like this so that I could read what you actually typed. Uh-oh, Steph and Skip. Oh, by the way, Steph and Skip are in the house. Yes. Well, Steph is anyways. And in case you're wanting to know the music was going back to Oakland. I don't rightly know who wrote it, directed it, or if it was filmed or just shot out, or it's pretty interesting. By the way, yes, I am still under 200 subs by one. I made it up to 199 by the start of this show. I appreciate all 198 of you. I think at least one person that subbed me is only subbing me so that they can thumbs down on my videos from time to time. Not that I care. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. No, Paul, not Barry Manilow. I really don't think Barry Manilow put together any kind of music that I would ever headbang to. Ever. And I'm pretty sure it's not Tom McFarland, but it might be. Hell if I know. Hillbilly Piper, hey, welcome in. Glad to have you on board. I'm pretty certain it is also not Tom Jones. Pretty sure. Mike, you're probably... Oh, it is Todd McFarland? Okay. I'll look it up. Back to Oakland. It doesn't tell me who it is by. I can't help it. It's not telling me. Maybe if I look it up right now. Except for it says on here that it's by Flash Flarty. Fluharty. Flash Flarty. Not my fault. I'm gonna type it in though, just to help y'all out. Ganjuana, howdy sir. Glad to have you on board. Everett Young. Jeez. Seriously, guys, y'all are killing me. I've never had this many people in the chat in the first 10 minutes. Ever. Ever. I know. It's because Mike put out a video. But remember, he said that only counts on Friday. I figured, hey, test run. Let's see if we can do it today. I did start a little bit early, because I ran out of things to do. I've been working on this pipe, and I'm afraid that if I keep working on it, I was going to miss my live stream, which I do, as a tailgate for Mike on a regular basis. So, as you can see, I need to shave these two sides down to meet the same thickness as these two sides. So I've been 100 strokes and 100 strokes, and it seems like I've been working on it all day, except for when I took my cat, well, one of my cats, to the vet. Boris the Piper. And as always, when Boris shows up, Huva Ilta Boris. In case you don't know Finnish, Google that and learn. It's pretty easy to say. Huva Ilta. Okay, yes, I had to actually sit around and listen to Google tell me exactly how to say that for about 15 minutes before I felt reasonably certain that I could say it and not mistakenly say something wrong that might piss Boris off. He looks like a pretty big guy. And, well, if you know the general size of the people that live in Norway and Finland and Sweden, they grow them pretty damn big. You know, think Dolph Lundgren, but with a beard. And you never see the man in the sun. Okay, lately we actually have been seeing him in the sun, because the sun doesn't set over there until 9 o'clock at night, and it's already back up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. You wouldn't believe it unless you've seen it happen, and I've actually seen it happen. I remember when we could get through a whole live stream and Boris would be in the dark the whole time. Okay, he would also be a popsicle. There's dangers of living that close to the Arctic Circle. I mean, he hung out with me when I was at 16 degrees. That is a 1 and followed by a 6, not a 6 followed by a 0. But I was at 16 degrees and freezing cold out here, and he hung with me the whole time and just chatted me up like as if it was nothing for him. He was at the same temperature I was at that point. He acted like it was not a problem at all, because he had to actually type his answers in. I'm sitting there freezing cold, hugging up on my pipe, going like, oh my God, please don't get any colder. Okay, I wasn't exactly that bad. But I can handle cold. Obviously, if y'all have caught me when I've been eating death nuts, I can handle heat. Spicy heat. In fact, I even said to some, oh, wait, okay, fine, we'll do a bowl call. Wait, did I miss Charlie? Did I miss him? Boca! Ah, I am so very, very sorry, Boca. I didn't mean to miss you. I get in on these rants and I start missing who's all chopping it up in chat. But it's great, because this is a tailgate. You don't have to talk to me. You don't even have to say nothing. Just hanging out with friends is why we're here. Cooking a frozen dinner. At least it better be frozen fish. You live that close to fish, you better at least be having frozen fish. Fresh fish. Fresh fish! By the way, if we're going to do a bowl call, this is the VR X21. What that means is that this is the experimental, very first pipe I have ever made. Very experimental. The experiment went like falling off of a cliff. It was great on the way down. The problem is, you know, eventually you hit rock bottom and you bounce. And that's the problem. This pipe showed me what rock bottom was, because I learned, stop trying to be fancy, you fool. You are not that damn good. And now I have an experimental pipe that smokes like a champion. The mailman is coming, and I'm expecting packages. I am expecting packages. So I might be running out there to go get the mail really quick. In that pipe, I am smoking Sutliff Revelation. I actually like it, but I find it's very much like a Balkan. I can't tell you what it is I like about it. It's got a certain tobacco sweetness that I like. It's got a little bit of all the possible leaves in there, and it's just strong enough that I'm happy and satisfied with it. Well, the mailman just went by at like 50 miles an hour on a 20-mile-an-hour street, which tells me my mailman's going to be getting extra stuff. Just a second. You be careful. Sorry about that. I got a package. From somebody that I can't open it because I don't see them in here yet. Oh, look, I can get $12 off of a full synthetic oil change at a place that I don't use to change my oil because I just change it right here in the driveway. Okay. We can dump all that over there in that chair. And sorry about that. I am back. In case y'all are wondering. Somebody sent me a package. Now, I'm not going to say who that is. Scott. Howdy, Scott. Glad to see you in today. But just in case somebody knows who is the owner of that particular moniker or set of initials. Oh, yes. That's right. That would be a guy by the name of Raphael. Who hangs out with his smoking hot wife in pools and does live streams. We're not going to say who it is. Skip. Howdy, Skip. Glad to have you on board. Hey, now y'all remember, you can spread the word or not. Big task here. I forget if it's 30 or 40. I gotta go back and look at a certain video from Mike, Mr. Briar Blues himself. We're trying to get this channel above 30, definitely, but like 40. I'm pretty sure it's 40. Now that's tomorrow. We want to get there tomorrow. We definitely want to get it there tomorrow. Because I want to see somebody get a hat, a tamper, and a leather pipe holder for like this kind of pipe. Not this kind of pipe. And yes, I do know how to make one of these. And if you want to make one, you go right ahead. I'm going to suggest not doing it. I'm going to suggest fully and functionally, crazily, just don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. The pain, the misery, the amount of time that you spend making all of the mistakes that I've already made. Don't do it. Sorry about jogging around with the camera here. I'm trying to get it to just stay sort of mostly kind of somewhat level. I think we got there. So, hey, my little thing over here that tells me how many people are in and how many people thumbs up, and that's all it tells me really. It's stuck at 8. If there's more, that's great. That's great. I like it. If there's not, hey, you know what? That's okay too. I will even try to help out on Friday. I will turn my little tablet on. We're going to try and cheat the system. I will be one of the people who's also in here in chat. 14 in, 10 thumbs up? Really? There's some strangeness going on. I'm used to like 10 people. 14. Man. Y'all are laying it in there thick. Hit me again. Come on, hit me again. It's fine. Like I said, it's Tailgate. So, if this was Martin's show, it would be, what are you smoking? What are you drinking? I'm going to be having an Ozarka lemon lime natural spring water. Once I get it opened. Mostly because, hey, talking for an hour dries you out pretty good. As I like to suggest to people, get a drink. It's fine. Nobody's going to complain because you decided to say gulp, gulp, and then you go back to talking. Anybody who does complain about that has never done a full hour of just sitting around and talking. You would not believe this if I did not tell y'all right now. We're about to be graced with some Texas music. We're going to the backyard. Live. With or without y'all. I'm going to the backyard. This. You can hear it now, can't you? Texas music. So much fun. fun. Oh yeah. Just freaking awesome. They would wait to show up at freaking 5 o'clock in the afternoon around here. I'd like to kill them. So we're going to go to the backyard and hopefully get away from some of this lawn mowing. For those of y'all in the Great White North, I do live in the Great Green South. Hey, y'all want to see some peppers and tomatoes and plants?
He's terrified.
Right out there right out there on the driveway. Now, grab me a chair. Sorry about the angle getting crazy. Got some cats that are freaking out. They really, really love the lawnmower. So much fun. Hey, look, I'm going to do the Phil Rivara thing, and I'm going to be Philroy for a second. If y'all missed a certain live Zoom stream lately, what I just said did not make any sense. Hey, is that gonna work? God, I hope so. In honor of missing out on a certain person last night, maybe Willie will come in and tell John that I was thinking about him. Maybe John will be here himself. And that's enough of that. If you do something and you think that you might get sort of picked on, show up here and we'll see if I pick on you. Here's the thing. If I'm picking on you, A, it's probably because I think you can handle it. And B, it's because if you're friends enough with me that I can pick on you, then I'm friends enough with you that you can pick on me. And I don't mind being picked on. I'm pretty good. There he is! Willie! You gotta tell John I was thinking about him. I promise. He'll get the joke. Or at least I think he'll get the joke. Probably not going fast enough. I apologize. By the way, Willie, great show last night. I could not stay to the very end of it. We got to just after where you were lighting up that third pipe, and lo and behold, I start hearing the owls up in the trees, and I'm hauling ass all around my damn yard looking for cats. I lose a cat because I don't do that. I'm never going to live it down. I will never, ever live it down. the wife will kill me. And if she doesn't kill me, she's just going to gripe about me for the rest of my life, which will be miserable and short, because she'll kill me. So I'm not going to rock any faster than what I already did. Very happy I could have any of y'all show up today. Y'all have no clue. I've had 30-minute shows where nobody said anything. Nobody showed up at all. Not videos that I uploaded, but live streams. Oh, and for anybody who's interested in live streaming and you don't have 1,000 subs, so you can't do it straight off of YouTube, you can do what I'm doing and use the Prism Live app. If you've never heard of the Prism Live app, don't worry. Until Chad told me what it was, neither had I. Seriously, Ganjuana, I am never ever going to be one of those that is going to be like, oh my God, will this dude shut up? No, because I do that on other people's live streams. So it's fair that you're doing it to me. And I don't mind. You're not going to hurt my feeling. Note that I said feeling, not feelings. I only got one feeling left, and you sure as hell can't hurt it. Oh yes. Now, the app, Prism Live, streams through YouTube, but it somehow tells YouTube that you've got at least 1,000 subs. Willie, between you and John, I'm likely not going to be missing very many of the Nashville Mafia shows. Now, because of the time that it comes on, sometimes I will have to leave a little bit early, depending upon if I see some owl type things going on and the cats happen to be at. On Friday, I don't let the cats out once it starts getting dark, so that's why I can always do Martin's show. But it comes on an hour later than your show, so there is that. Ganjuana, if you want more than 30 subs, I'm going to tell you right now, start saying that you've got way too few subs on these streams. They'll get you there. Boris the Piper, no, that feeling is not hunger. I don't feel hunger anymore. I eat when I'm hungry, so I never really feel it. And I'm not allowed to look at other people's recipes for banana bread because my wife makes really damn good banana bread, and I would be in trouble if I didn't eat enough of it. It's not my tiger, guys. And the only tiger I would own would be Woods, but if I owned Tiger Woods, well, see, that would be considered white privilege over a black person, and that would be bad, so that's never going to happen. He made enough money in his career, he could probably buy me 3 times over. Well, except for certain parts of me. There's some parts of me that are not for sale. I don't care if you've got all the money in the world, it's still not for sale. They say everything's for sale, but they lie, because there's certain parts of me that no, not for sale. El Paso Pipe Club is tonight. Are you going to miss out on Mike's show? Uh-oh. Y'all, don't let Steph lie to you. She also sells hats and miniatures that are painted and repurposed clothing and all kinds of things. So if you're listening to Steph say that she only sells food or trades for tobacco, that could be a lie. We have determined that was a lie. And this ain't even the Maury or whatever one of those shows was. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Come on! Somebody knows. I didn't watch them enough. Though I hear one of those guys was a mayor of Cincinnati. I bet an Odie would know. Willie, very good question. Where can you find Steph's hats? I would suggest Instagram. Or if she'll type in her email, we'll be glad to let it happen. Howdy, Steve and Kathy. Very, very large hello, and I'm sorry for this lawn mowing crew that shows up at freaking 5:30 in the evening. People are trying to settle down, not get all stirred up. And there you go, mowing freaking lawns. Oh wait, sorry. Willie's gonna go Oklahoma. So therefore I've got to be rocking. And yes, jalapeno jam is great. I think my favorite use of jalapeno jam is cornbread. Yes, I said cornbread. I am deeply shocked at the amount of masochism y'all are all showing by showing up for my show at all. No, it's actually really, really cool that we're starting to get this kind of a push on this horrible of a show. Did y'all see the pepper plants? One of them is a Scotch bonnet, and when they start hitting, I'll eat a couple live on the air. Why not? Can't get away from the lawnmowers. They moved into the backyard right next to me. If I'm out front, I've got to listen to them until they leave, though. Yes, I actually do like Scotch bonnets. I think of all the peppers of the extremely hot into the super hots, and by extremely hot, they say that anything over a level 8 on the Scoville scale is going to be extremely hot. Well, Scotch bonnets are a 9. But into super hot, which of course goes up to the Carolina Reaper nowadays, I like them all. Don't get me wrong. I like all of those in that area. But I find that the Scotch bonnet has the best flavor. Jimmy Tabacchi, howdy, sir. I appreciate it, Jimmy. Give me that thumbs down and I will work to improve it. Except for the fact that I'm still going to suck on this pipe. Think about it. You don't really suck. You don't really smoke. You just suck. Also remember that saying stuff like that to a group of people such as you makes about as much sense as standing in a phone booth with a fistful of lock washers and trying to jack off a polar bear. Think about it. Howdy, Jose. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Ah, look at him go. He's giving me the Huva Ilta. Way to go, Jose. Throwing 3 languages at me at the same time. But I'm there with you. So let's see, we are fairly crazy international. Canada, Chile, Finland, England. A bunch of Americans and even some Texans. Gotta love them Texans. Those T-states, you know. You're from to Nebraska? Alright, that got me laughing. I can admit it. I don't mind. Well, Jose, don't worry about trying to comment. You just be safe out there on the roads. I've seen too many accidents because people were paying attention to a phone instead of paying attention to the big screen, you know, the wind screen. Mike, not just will linseed oil work, but I thought about offering them free diesel. Gas mowers and gas weed eaters do not run on diesel. They won't even start. But the good news is I did find a job making $85 an hour just changing out spark plugs in diesel engines. That goes right up there with, let's see, where are we going now? Oh, that's right. My next pipe project is supposed to be a twisted diamond bamboo shanked reverse calabash hawk-billed blowfish. And as soon as I can figure out how to get bamboo to grow twisted and diamond shank, and then somehow figure out how to get diamond shank and reverse calabash, and then somehow get them all to be also hawk-billed, and put it on a blowfish, I'm going to be famous. Because I'm fairly certain that it's just like that job getting $85 an hour to change out spark plugs in diesel engines. It can't happen. By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, diesel engines have glow plugs, not spark plugs. You could try changing out the spark plugs in a diesel engine all day long, and you won't find any of them. Yeah, Steve, I think after the first time that she missed the red light, I would put my vehicle in park and I'd go have a talk with her. Of course, in my truck, I carry this hammer made by a company called Dead On. It's called a demolition hammer. It'll clean out a window quick. And about the same time that you clean out the window, I guarantee she'll pull right on through that damn light. Doesn't matter what anything else that's going on. She's going to be begging to get away from me. Jose, good thought. Yes, maybe I should get a double bowled blowfish. But I think that might compromise the fact that I'm trying to do a bamboo spiral diamond shanked reverse calabash hawkbill. Because that would, if you line them up between the two blowfish, then it's actually a little more possible. So Boris, how warm is it? It was actually cold enough that I put on pants today. I do mean pants. Look, pants. Not shorts. It started off at 64 degrees. This is May. It's never 60 degrees in May. Yes, pants in May are overrated. I shouldn't ever be looking at anything other than shorts until damn near December. Feels like I'm dressing up for no good reason. It's horrible. So I really feel like we can push Mike's boundaries. We can maybe see if we can make sure that Mike gives something away tomorrow. Everett, I'm betting that your temperatures, if you get to the 60s, you're wearing shorts. Howdy, Kirk. Kirk, as we all know, is Watch My Pipe. We all met him through his hanging out with us in Canada on a Thursday show, I believe. Willie, I do agree with that. Yes, it may be 60. No, it may not be 60. In Houston, in May, it may be hotter than hotter than a $2 pistol. Oh, goodness. 53 degrees Fahrenheit. And Boris, of course, is calling me out, saying that he's in a shorts and t-shirt. Awesome. Awesome. I believe it might be 30, but it might be 40. I think I got above 30 when I tried to set my head on fire with the death nuts. Kurt. I thought it was Kurt. K-U-R-T, not K-I-R-K. He is not captain of the Enterprise. Thank God your middle name's not Tiberius or something, because then it would really get people going. Well, Steve, there's lots of little girls out there that wear the shortest shorts they can wear and full Eskimo parka jackets. I've seen them when it's literally snowing outside, wearing stuff like that. If you had $1, yeah, I understand. Cincinnati! And, oh my God, we're getting something from San Jose. Look at there. There's Odie and Chad. Howdy, y'all. Glad to see y'all could make it in. Chad, are you feeling better, brother? I don't mind having to pick up a good portion of your show, but I might have a little bit of an issue with that last hour. But if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. Just, I guess I'll live with it. Hopefully I'll live. The wife wants me to fry fish, actually shrimp, tomorrow. And I kind of got to get it started before 7:30 my time if I'm expecting to actually eat and be out for Martin's show. But it's not so much that I'm worried, but I am I'm more worried about your health, brother. Running back to the hospital is not something we want to see you doing. We don't want to see you pushing it too far. Yes, the shrimp. Let's see, Gulf shrimp. And I live in Houston, so they were probably caught. Well, inside of 48 hours tops. I could go to the same dock as I can get them from the store, and I'll pay the same exact price, which is crazy. They're not even charging for shipping from the dock to all the other places. Of course, they're also buying them in such a large bulk that they can afford to do so because they get a better price for that. Philip Rivera, howdy, sir. Glad to see you on board today. Man, I feel like the court jester trying to entertain the royalty. I would do grilled shrimp, but the wife really wants fried shrimp. And she told me it better be fried. So if I like having kneecaps, one of them's still actually good. Just saying. Typos make your teasing not work? Well, that's okay. Try it again, Steph. Hit me again, Steph. Bring it hard. Come on, Phil, you're not that bad. We know you're not that bad. Maybe after a few mugs of michelada, but or clamato, that's right, clamato. Boris, if I'm going to set up to fry shrimp, I might as well just fry them all. Buffalo Trace and Maker's Mark. Nice. Weller's Red and Green. Odie, I'm going to say that bathing in Weller's Green is expensive. Yes, I believe expensive is the right word. Right, right. Go ahead, Phil. Say it. You haven't been a sailor in so long, it's ridiculous. Just remember, you don't see lawyers walking through the grocery store doing the pelvic thrust. And you know that's what they're doing all day long. They're just... But go ahead, tell me that it's to prove you were a sailor. Go ahead, sailors. Speak up. And yes, I do believe that Martin would be absolutely jealous of the amount of what's going on there. Come on, I'm not killing you. I was born in a Navy hospital. I don't walk with a rolling gait. Yo ho. And every time I say yo ho, about 3 women turn around. Sorry, Steph. I know. Look, if you're trusting a lawyer who shows up on a little foot-propelled scooter, you probably have made the wrong decision. I got really lucky with my divorce lawyer. His other title was judge. Little town I live in, he was the judge at the time. My wife went with the free lawyer. I went with a paid lawyer. Let's see. Yeah, her lawyer looked at her and said, "We already lost." Portsmouth, also known as Mike, another Mike. No, or is it Mark? I'm going to get this wrong. That's okay. How's Charlotte? It is Charlotte, right? Mark. Okay, you and TPI. Two P's in your name, 1 P in his. Okay, I got it. Well, Odie, that's what we're hanging for. So I at least got her name right. Now, can I let you in a little secret? That's my ex-wife's name. I'm sorry. If she starts growing red hair, just all the men in the world need to run from her. She'll probably be a beautiful child. My ex-wife, smoking hot. Just evil. The day is long. I mean, how many mothers are so bad that literally your own son won't talk to you anymore? Howdy, Mike. Glad to see you on today. No, Mike, ex-wife was named Charlotte. Or is named Charlotte. I guess you don't really ever get rid of an ex-wife. Once you have an ex-wife, they stay an ex-wife. But it's all good, Mike. Go ahead. Pick on me all you need to. I don't mind. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, Philip, that's one of the worst things about ex-wives. They hang around forever. They never really kind of go away. Actually, mine's gone away. I haven't seen her in... Last time I saw her was at my son's birthday when he was 10. He's 27 now. Though Holly looked her up online once not too long ago and caught some pictures of her, and Holly says, "Holy shit, she's pretty." And I'm like, "Who?" And she turns the phone around and I see that it's my ex-wife's Facebook page, and I was like, "What the fuck are you looking at that for?" Charlie, my grave's been dug forever. Just remember, you can't shoot a man born to hang. And I was born to hang. Goodness gracious, 70 degrees in Canada, and it is about the same in Houston. Pretty nice warm thing going on there. Philip, that is awesome. Hopefully he will have the ability to show that pipe off soon. '92. Goodness gracious. How in the world can Houston be the cold one? That's twice this year. That's unheard of. Don't worry. Houston will catch back up on the heat department starting tomorrow. And in case y'all are wondering, yes, my cat is fine. He went to the vet today. Well, one of them. The funny one's going to be tomorrow when Trump goes to the vet. Yeah, I guess I could have my wife cook a hot dog for me. That's pretty awesome. We're getting pretty close to Did y'all hear the owl? I heard the owl. He won't come down in the backyard if I'm here. I guess they can smell the smoke pretty well. But if I'm sitting out at the front and I start hearing the owls, they'll still swoop down through the backyard if I'm not in the backyard. Those aren't Santana winds. Those are more like Satana winds. Take something nice and smooth and turn it up to like dubstep beat, and then put some heavy drums and lots of long-haired people screaming and running around slamming into each other. No? Okay. Howdy, DDT. Oh my goodness. We supposedly are about 4 minutes out from the Baron of Briar, Mr. Mike at Briar Blues himself. That sounds like doves? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but you have to take my word for it. That's actually an owl. I wish it was doves. Did Mike go live? Damn it, how come it never tells me? Hey, you know what? Mike's live. Everybody, leave! Actually, it's been such a pleasure having y'all on board. Thank you so very much for being here today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other as best you can. We're such a small community. We can do this, though. And as always, long lives, big bowls, and long ashes. Y'all take care, and I swear I'm going to see you real soon, right there on Mike's show. Talk to you soon. Bye now.